Hello, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts, and I have my stats from yesterday. So I'll give a recap of yesterday's show. Now, this show, the table fee was $50. And at first, I was pretty excited about it because the organizer said that I was going to be the only one there selling amigurumi. And then the day before or 2 days before the show, got an email giving everyone's table assignments, and I saw that there was another amigurumi maker going to be there too. So like 25 vendors, and 2 of them were selling amigurumi. So that got me a little bit worried. Just one room. It's like, okay, I've been in shows before where there's been, like at one of my last shows, there were 3 amigurumi makers within this little, within sight, like me, another one almost right across from me, another one down there. So, okay, maybe I can still do well here. She said that there's going to be really good foot traffic. It's going to be hundreds of people coming to this show. I don't know if we got hundreds. So my first sale was like 10 minutes into the show. One of my swinging chicks, a Cardinal on swing, sold for $15. And then a little bit after that, a little girl, child of one of the vendors, came by, and she picked up 2 of my micro Octos, $4 each, $8 sale. Okay. Well, then 50 minutes into the show, this young family comes by, and this one little boy is just fixated on my tropical fish that's way up on that fish. I want that fish. And his brother got the rainbow patch bear, the one that I called the alien bear. He got that. And then I noticed that there was a baby girl in the stroller. I just saw these 2 little boys looking at all my stuff. And then there was baby girls. I gave her a little purple octopus. I said, "Is this not right that your brothers each get a toy and you don't get something? So here's a toy for you." So the mom was just, "Oh, thank you, thank you." They stayed for a while. This was at a church. I think they had ties to the church. They probably attended there. They stayed for a couple of hours. They went over and got lunch from the lunch section, and those boys were just running around with their toys, hugging on them and playing with them, and it was so nice to see my toys getting love like that. So with that purchase, my table was paid for. So my table was paid for by 10:56. Yay! But then it was another hour before my next customer. This little boy came along, and his mom said, "Okay, pick something from the table." And he's looking sort of at dinosaurs. And I said, "I don't have all that many dinosaurs set out, but here, I have this bag." And I pulled out one of my blue vinyl bags. This is all dinosaurs, lizards, and dragons. And he had the greatest time just pulling them out and looking at them. And he settled on a 2-tone green gecko. I do not know if I still have a picture of it. I will have to check. But it's from a website called My Crochet Chums. She started designing amigurumi during the pandemic back in 2020 and made a lot of adorable patterns. She is no longer designing, and she says once her website fees come up for renewal, she's going to shut it down. So you want to go check out My Crochet Chums and see if there's any patterns there that you want to download before they go away. Okay. And I sold a plush purple stingray from the pattern from Theresa's Crochet Shop, free tutorial on YouTube. candy. Oh, and then this little guy comes along with his mother, and he saw the candy corn, and he was like, look it, there's candy corn. His mom, oh, $4? Okay, you can have one. So he got my zombie corn, the green candy corn that I made. So slowly but surely, I'm getting rid of the candy corn. And then someone came along, and she got my pink happy coffee. Orange. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then I was proved wrong. Okay, if the camera angle is different and the lighting is different, it's because my ring light fell over. And the white thing that you put over the lights fell off, and I don't want to bother putting it back on again. So I'm just going to be blinded by the lights. So I was proved wrong. Mr. Orangutan sold. 2 people had come by, picked him up and said, how much is he? I said $30. The first person, put him back down again. The second guy who came over said, oh, he went and got his credit card, came back and bought him. So then I put Miss Cheetah out for her chance in the spotlight. So, woohoo, I sold Mr. Orangutan. One of the unsellables is gone. Where was I? There. Then I sold a simple sea turtle for $16. Red, white, and blue. This little girl, what's her name? Presley or Paisley? She was only 2 years old. She came over and her mom had her rooting through my $5 bin. So she could take, she's daughter of a vendor, so she could take one item. And she'd pick up one item. And then she goes for another one. And then another one, and another one. She ended up getting a little gold bug that I crocheted. I don't even remember where the pattern is from. It's $5. Then another daughter of a vendor came over and bought a pink squid. Oh, my hair is not behaving this morning. Must have been too rough in the church nursery today. I'm flopping. Sold a pink squid. I had told her $15 and she went to her mom for money and she brought back $13. I was like, okay, you're cute. I'll take $13. And a previous mom, I told her $18 for an item. She gave me a $20 and told me to keep the change. So it's like, okay, I'm breaking even on this one. So, okay, the pink squid sold. And then at 3 o'clock, somebody came over and she was just going nuts looking over my stuff. And she bought one of my November monsters, the bright green one. I should have a picture of him. Probably should put it over there because there's more space on that side. She bought the bright green November monster, a green and pink turtle, and a peach and brown turtle. So I guess turtles were my big seller of the day. It was just all over the, one of these and one of those, but I did sell 3 turtles. A lot of people mentioned mushrooms, but they didn't buy any. Like, oh, look at the mushrooms. They didn't buy any. Axolotls got attention, but I didn't sell any. I didn't sell any love cats. I didn't sell any chickens. Very strange show. So, for the breakdown, well, I ended up having $182 in sales with a $50 table fee. So, that really took a bite out of the sales. With the inconveniences that I mentioned with yesterday's video of either having to go up steps or down steps to get in, so you couldn't use a wagon, and very short setup time, and having to move your car across the street, I don't think I would do this one again. If it was a fantastic day of sales, yeah. But for just average, nope. $5 and under items, I sold 6 of them. $6 to $10 range, 2. 6 of 16 total items sold. were $5 and under. 2 were $6 to $10. In the $11 to $14 range, 3. 15 to 19, 2. 20 to 24, 2. And then there's Mr. Orangutan for 30. So, like $15 and under were the majority of the items. Any other things from the show? They did have Christmas music going the entire time. I don't think they repeated any songs in that 6-hour period, which was very good, because there is a Christmas song I can't stand. Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart. Oh, it's a very catchy song. I catch myself singing along to it. It's like, no, I don't like that song. So that I only had to listen to that once. I have been at Christmas shows where I've had to hear that 4 or 5 times over the course of the show. Only once. One of my favorites, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Heard that one. But there was one Christmas song I didn't hear. When we were driving down to my daughter's house for Christmas last year, I heard this song on the radio called Some Assembly Required by Tim Lovelace. And once I get around to putting links in the description box, hopefully I'm going to get better at that, get caught up on that and get those in. Now the shows are over. There is a video that just shows a picture of him as he's singing it. I think that one's hilarious. So I will link that eventually. Some Assembly Required by Tim Lovelace. You can find it if you do a search in YouTube. So that's it. I'm done with shows. Today I did battle with a couple of different websites, and I think I have all the documentation that I need for my health insurance. So I have to upload that, and over the course of the next few days, I'll have to be checking in on that and making some phone calls and see if I can get that straightened out, because I need to have that straightened out before we go down to my daughter's for Christmas. Okay. I'm going to try to catch up on stuff this week. We'll see how that goes. And I'm going to try to figure something out for setting up this camera so that it doesn't fall over. I think I need a better tripod. My ring light tripod it doesn't do the trick. I'm going to work on that. My next video, I'll try a different location, different angle. See if that works. So, I have to go make dinner now. It's Sunday, so there's chicken in the crock pot. I'm going to put it in the air fryer, and I have no idea what I'm doing for sides. Yep, no idea whatsoever. Maybe I'll cook up some pasta and just do like buttered noodles for the side, because I'm still a little bit tired. I slept 8 hours last night. Now, I just don't sleep all that long. I usually go to bed 11:30 at night, and I'm up at either 5:30 or 6. That's it. Can't sleep. I'm done. Last night, I went to bed at 10, and I slept until 6:30. So I shouldn't be tired. I got over 8 hours sleep. But a nap is sort of sounding good today. We'll see if that happens. Because now I'm feeling better about the health insurance thing. I have an Etsy order to work on. Between leaving the house to go to the show and arriving at the show, I got an Etsy order for an orca ornament, and that's something I have to make up as the orders come in. The good news is it uses black yarn, and I have a bunch of black yarn in my bag 3 scrap yarn challenge. So I'm going to use up some black yarn today. And I'm going to update my to-do list because my to-do list is a mess. And I'm going to try to finish up those 2 Highland cows I started yesterday. I'm putting a lot on my list. And today's supposed to be a day of rest. So, but tomorrow's going to be a shopping day. Tomorrow I'm going to do grocery shopping and Christmas shopping and go to Joann's to use up my $10 reward before that expires. So I'm not going to get much crafting done. Tomorrow's a shopping day, shopping and errands. Before the next storm hits. I haven't checked the weather. Now it's 42 degrees out today. So everything is dripping and melting. And I don't know. I haven't seen the weather to see what they say about upcoming storms. But if we just get past this weekend with a trip down to Pennsylvania and back, then it'll be like, okay, I got yarn, the cupboards are stocked, let it snow. I'll just stay home. Okay, enough ranting. Dinner's calling. Bye-bye.